welcome back to the channel, Chitter Chatting Podcast. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Karen.
Okay, today's topic is when a strong woman is tired of being strong.
Yes.
Y'all know what that is,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Because there's a lot of strong women out here.
Yes.
Or you want to start it?
All right. I think it comes back to maybe when we were younger. We were always taught that you got to take care of the family. You got to take care of this. You got to take care of other people. You got to just do everything.
Yeah.
We wear so many hats in our families. Even if we don't have families, we're single, we're still taking care of other family members.
Mm-hmm.
So we're always doing something. So, I mean, after a while, I don't know about you, child, but I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired of trying to hold it down for everybody.
Hello.
You know, sometimes I want somebody to give me some kudos and tell me I'm doing a good job. I don't want, all the time, I don't want lip service. I don't want you to keep telling me I'm doing a good job. How about you help me out? Take some of the pressure off of me. Do some things that you can do for yourself so I don't have to do them.
Right.
You know, that's what we need. We need somebody, you know, it's okay every so often, but then after a while you get to a point where you're numb to everything. You're just doing it on automatic like a robot. You're just doing it because you gotta do it.
You get in survival mode.
Exactly. There's no heartfelt thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then when you start wondering why you're moving away from them, maybe it might be that. You ever think about that?
Hello.
So, you know, queens, we just got to do better. We got to start taking care of ourselves. We got to start doing some stuff for us sometimes. If it don't mean no more than just doing a facial, that gives you 5 or 10 minutes to think about nobody but you.
Mm-hmm. But nobody, you know what it bring that to? Not to cut you off, but setting boundaries.
Oh, yes.
I always talk about setting boundaries.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, you have to set boundaries. Because if not, ain't nobody going to know how to treat you. You got to teach people how to treat you.
Yes.
Because they don't know. Everybody was not brought up the same way.
Yes.
Everybody didn't learn the same thing.
Exactly.
You know, so it's like some people, you know, that's all they know about is gimme, taking. It's about me.
Yeah.
And they don't care about nobody else. As long as you're doing for them, they don't care about what they're doing for you.
Yes.
They think buying you some McDonald's is doing something, and that ain't nothing at all.
Not really.
You know, and that go for family members, that go for husbands, whoever you with, it go for anybody that you got in your life.
Exactly.
Okay? If you always the one getting the phone calls to do something to help somebody,
yes,
after a while, you get burnt out from that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and then you're going to start not caring how you talk to people, not caring how you treat people, because at the end of the day, you're tired. And you don't want to you don't want to go through that. Yes. You want to nip it in the bud before it get that far. And sometimes, you know, I know you can't help when certain situations come around, but you got to try. Yeah. And that's why you got to set your boundaries. You got to let people like, hey, on this day, don't call me for nothing. Unless it's an emergency, somebody actually, you know, really, really bad off. That's when you call me. Yes. That's when you call me. Over there, don't call me.
Yes.
Because you don't come to my house either. Because you won't get answered.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I think. And sometimes I feel like you got to take time. You have to make time and take time. You know, even if it's just in the shower for a little bit.
Go in the bathroom, take a book, read a couple of minutes. Yeah. If that's the only place you have to get peace of mind, do it, baby, do it. Run. Forrest Gump, run. Shoot, you do what you got to do.
If you just got to sit on the toilet, you know, go in a closet somewhere just to get 2 minutes away from the children or from whoever. Do what you gotta do. If you even you had to turn down your phone. Yeah. You know, I know a lot of people like, oh my goodness, what if emergency happened? At the end of the day, you pray on it before you turn it up. Like, Lord, please, you know, I need this day.
Yes.
You know, you just pray that nothing happened. But you know, I ain't say the whole day. You could take maybe an hour, a little break. You know, they can leave a message if it's that important. They can text you if it's that important. You know, but you have to take that time. You have to make time, because if not, ain't nobody else gonna give it to you. So you gotta take it. You gotta take what's yours.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true. You know, I notice a lot of people are having problems with their moms.
Yeah.
You know, and I get it. I wish, you know, my mother, she's not here anymore, God rest her soul. But I'm gonna tell you, I know you only get one and you try to do as much as you can for them. Mm-hmm. But sometimes you have to take some time out for yourself.
You do.
You do. Mom, you know, if it's not really like an emergency, I'll do it tomorrow. I can't do it today because I got to do some things for myself. even if it doesn't mean you doing anything for yourself, you can go over there and just sit with her and talk with her. Not running around, running errands for her, none of that stuff, but just actually sitting down,
spending
time. Usually, when they asking you for all that stuff, that's all they want you to do is spend some time with them. You don't call like you usually call because you're so busy with your family that you don't have time to be with them and do things with them.
Yeah.
So they come up with stuff to get you over here so they can just look at you.
Yeah.
Just have a word with you. Moms are funny like that. I sometimes do that with my kids. Yeah, you know what? I haven't seen you in a while. It's time for you to come on over and see how your mom's doing. Yeah. I'll come straight out. I'm blunt with it. The other people's moms, they real, they don't want to say it, but I'll come out and tell mine because mine know I don't be playing with you. I don't play with you. I love you, but I don't play with you. So.
Yeah, you gotta understand too, moms are humans, okay? You can't expect them to do everything.
Yes.
At the end of the day, they are human. Nobody really have a contract or anything saying how to raise a child or how to, how to be a mom.
Yes.
So give your mom some slack sometimes, It ain't that serious, give them some slack sometimes. They don't know everything.
Yeah, they don't.
They just go by what they was taught or what they feel that they need to do. So give them some slack sometimes. It's your mama.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. They go for daddy too.
Yeah.
They go for auntie to raise you, grandma to raise you. They go for all of them.
Yeah.
Grandpa. I'm not trying to leave nobody out.
Yeah.
Okay? Because everybody's family is different. It's not always a mother and a father. Sometimes it's grandma and grandpa.
And aunties.
Aunties and uncles.
Yeah.
Well, maybe aunties and uncles aunties by themselves. We don't know.
Yeah.
So, just try to be mindful of that, when you go through your day-to-day. But most definitely do not forget you. Be at the top priority of that list. Make sure that you're good, because if not, you will burn out, you will fall, and you will crash, baby, and it's not going to be good.
Yeah.
Everybody is going to, you know what, you're going to be pissed, and everybody's going to catch the hell that you're going to give them.
Yeah. Yeah.
They will.
And you don't want to have to do that or go that far, so you try to nip it in the bud before it gets that far. So that's why we say spend time with yourself. Date yourself. Whether you're married, got children, date yourself. Go out.
Yes.
Like, get to know yourself. Get to love on yourself. I always say, love on yourself, girl, because I'm telling you, you need to love on yourself. You have to love yourself.
You do.
At the end of the day, if you're not happy, nobody's going to be happy. You have to make yourself happy.
That's true. And you don't want to resent anybody.
Yeah.
Because you will after a while.
That's easy to do.
You will. You be like, you know what? These people's not it.
Yeah.
They go for family, go for loved one, go for everybody.
Yeah.
Lottie-dottie, everybody.
That's right. And at the end of the day, we wasn't, we was born alone, but we wasn't meant to be alone. I do believe that you need to find your tribe, your people, that you need to be with. Sometimes you might have to leave some people alone, but at the same time, you can't be by yourself all the time. It's good to have people that you can call on, talk to, shoot a text to, and don't forget to check. If you're not the strong friend, check on your strong friend. Check on the people that that's strong.
Yes.
Sometimes they always don't want to talk.
Yeah.
But text them. Let them know you're thinking about them.
Of course.
And if you are the strong friend, let them know, like, hey, y'all, I need, some words of, inspiration too.
Yes.
Text me. Let me know. Let people know what you want. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be lonely and not have nobody to talk to. You really need somebody to talk to.
Yes.
Just because you're strong, that don't mean you, Avenger.
Yeah.
You're
not Superwoman.
Yeah,
Tell them you don't have no S on your chest.
Yeah.
And you ain't got no cape on your back.
There you go.
Okay, so they're going to have to deal with some things.
Yes.
It's a give and take in a relationship.
Yes.
It's a give and take in any type of relationship. Friendship, lovers, children, husbands, any type of relationship.
Yeah, this could go for anybody.
Exactly.
Anybody you can get burnt out with anybody doing anything.
Most definitely.
At the end of the day. But, in times like that, I want to give you something like to encourage you. Mm-hmm. When you're feeling down, this is something that you can, I like to read the Bible. When I feel down, I need, a little word of encouragement. I read the Bible. So this is, I'm going to look down, you guys, because I did write it down because I didn't remember it. So Exodus chapter 33, verse 14. And he said, my presence shall go with thee, and I will give thee rest. Meaning, at the end of the day, you put it all on him, he's going to give you some rest. You got to have faith, though, that he's going to work it out for you. Okay? You want to read the second one?
And the second one is Galatians 6:9. And let us not be weary in well-doings, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not.
All right. And that meaning, like, hey, if you feeling like you, because, sometimes you feel like you get overwhelmed, you get frustrated, you feel like, oh my goodness, what to do? I got bills piling up, I got the kids I got to feed, I got to go to work, like I don't have a babysitter, or, my husband out there in the street doing what he's doing, he not listening, whatever the case might be, my mama not listening to me, I feel like she don't love me, whatever the case might be.
Yes.
Don't worry, pray. Mm-hmm. What do you say? Worry about nothing, pray about everything.
Everything.
Don't quote me. Read your word for yourself, because I ain't no pastor, nothing. I don't know, but I'm just telling you what I, what I read in the Bible.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you got to lean on him. You
do.
And that's all. And he's going to direct your path at the end of the day.
Yes.
And we just wanted to leave you with a little something, because I know at the end of the day, strong people be needing some advice as well.
They do.
So we just wanted to come on here and let you know you're not alone.
Yes.
Your friends are here for you, okay? We are all friends.
We here.
All right?
We here.
Like I say, we don't know y'all, but hey, y'all gonna get to know us, okay? We're gonna get to know you guys. Leave in the comments, you guys. Comment, say hey. I'm gonna write you back and say something, okay?
And just remember, those relationships that are draining you, run, Forrest Gump, run. Run.
Yes. All right, you guys. Until next time, love on yourself, girl.
And God is not through with us yet.
All right, later.
Bye.